Every employee today needs to understand the big picture. And by that I mean they need to understand the larger context of what the purpose of the organization is, how it meets its customers' needs, what products and services it has to offer, and how those things relate back to the individual's immediate job. Job environments today are changing too quickly that we can't set up any person's job and expect them to do day in and day out the same thing over and over for months and years at a time. Instead, we have to instill in every employee the ability to act in the best interest of the organization without being told. They can best do that when they understand the big picture. Take, for example, understanding how the company makes or loses money. I know a restaurant owner that got his staff together and talked about the bottom line, concept frequently used in business that many employees don't understand, and described how the bottom line means the profit the organization has after the revenues and costs are accounted for. What's left over becomes net revenue. And he asked the group to divide into small groups and to estimate for every dollar that came in the restaurant how many cents ended up being profit to the operation. People talked about it, and some guessed 40%, some guessed 60%. Were they ever surprised to hear that in a good year, a profit to that restaurant would be about 6%? They had one of the chefs stand up and said, "You mean to tell me if I burn a $6 steak, you've got to sell 20 more to make up for that mistake I made?" You got it. And from that point forward, can take a little bit more care to make sure that those mistakes don't happen, because the impact is now better understood on the cost to the operation. As employees see the big picture, they're able to act in a more immediate sense in a way that can best serve the organization and in turn themselves.